was a thinking, what did I do? One wrong move and my night's through. She said, I'll wait, I said, be right back. Now I'm stuck in under attack. Got my tux pressed, I was feeling fly. A nervous wreck, but I don't know why. Her brother liked me, we were all set. But then the zipper screamed, place your bet. One leg in, one leg out. A little stuck, but I'll figure it out. A gentle tug just trying to go. Then came the scream, heard 3 blocks below. Franks and beans. No, no, what does it mean? Caught in a trap in my own bathroom scene. Franks and beans. I'm down on my knees. Call 911. Call the Pope, call the Queen. This ain't how you win the prom queen. EMT's at the door, my mom's in a panic. Neighbors peeking in like it's some sitcom classic. There goes my night, my pride's deceased. And my tux got cut with trauma shears at least. All for a girl, all for a kiss. Just trying to be not end up like this. But fate had jokes and it played them well. Now my story's one they'll always tell. Franks and beans. What a tragic routine. My one shot at love. Now I'm stuck in between. Franks and beans. I'm not even 18. With battle scars and a crushed self-esteem. Prom's canceled or so it seemed. Nurse said yikes, doctor said whoa. One guy fainted, another said no. They called it a case of epic misfortune, but I call it love with bad execution. Franks and beans. But hey, here's the twist. She still remembers I still exist. Franks and beans. A legendary scene. If pain writes songs, then I'm punk rock's king. 'Cause I gave it all for a prom night fling. So if you ever zip and feel a sting, just remember Ted and everything. Some wounds heal, some tales remain, like Franks and beans burned into your name.
Yeah. It stood up just right, didn't think twice. Something about the shine caught my eye. Mirror on the wall, got a big night plan. Spray T-slip, do it all by hand. I reach for the magic, it's hanging there still. A little white dot, my styling thrill. He looked surprised, I smiled back sweet. Said thanks for saving some gel for me. Didn't see the blush, didn't get the joke. I just knew my bangs had the perfect pose. I'm in hair gel heaven. Gravity defied, my look so fresh, can't be denied. High as my hopes and holding strong, didn't know nothing was wrong. I'm in hair gel heaven, feeling divine. This secret weapon might just be a sign. He's kinda weird but sweet on the eyes, and my hair's never been this fly. Guys get nervous, it's part of the game, but he's got this charm I just can't name. The night goes on and I'm feeling bold. With hair like this, I'm breaking the mold. He looked stunned, I kept my cool. Used that glove like a styling tool. I didn't ask questions, just did my thing. Now walking like a prom night queen. I'm in hair gel heaven, reaching new heights. Feeling my look in the soft moonlight. Bold as a dare, smooth like a song, no clue. I got it all wrong. I'm in hair gel heaven, blissfully blind. Not every good spark from a joke, a look, a spat. You think it's fate or maybe a trick, but sometimes it's just gel, and it sticks. I'm in hair gel heaven, living it loud, bouncing my bangs, standing out in the crowd. A little mystery in every strand, still don't quite understand. But I'm in hair gel heaven, rolling the dice. It's weird, it's gross, but it feels kinda nice. If he stays or he runs away, my hair's gonna slay all day. Hair still holding, don't know why, but I'm looking good and I feeling high. Ooh yeah, hair gel heaven.
I had the tux, the nerves, the ride, a corsage pressed by trembling pride. You smiled once that sealed the night, and I thought this might be right. Your hallway echoed with your heels, like open dress shoes, it felt unreal. I practiced lines for weeks on end, and every joke you laughed I'd send. Your brother stare, your steady grace, that awkward silence we both faced. Still you said yes with no delay. That's when my luck ran away. I made it halfway up the stairs, then fate dropped in from who knows where. Franks and beans and broken dreams, a zipper screamed and so did I. The bathroom lit with flashing red, 100 years in a blink I bled. The dance went on without my name, and I just watched it fade away. Still holding on to what it was, the prom that never was. I watched your dress swing down the hall, my dignity against the wall. The EMT said I'd survive, but I felt barely half alive. A nurse said she called to check, but I was tangled in regret. Each painkiller just blurred the frame, but nothing dulled that kind of shame. They said some stories just derail, but I still dream of your ponytail. Franks and beans and broken dreams, a zipper screamed and so did I. Your wrist corsage still in my drawer. I never danced but I wanted more. I laugh now just to dull the ache, but there are nights I still replay, the way it all fell apart because of the prom that never was. There's a world where we swayed under paper stars and lemonade, and you kissed me when the band played slow, but I guess I'll never know. Franks and beans and broken dreams, a moment lost in a teenage scene. I wore that tux for a single shot, but somehow you never forgot. And years went by, but I still stay right where I was that fateful day, stuck in a mirror chasing what was the prom that never was. Tux, the nerves, the ride, but not the girl, not that night.
Yeah. Name's Healy. Private eye. Professional eye. They said find a girl. I found a little more than I bargained for. I tell shadows in the Florida sun. One look at Mary and I know she's the one. Got a smile like a sunbeam, voice like a bell. Had me falling fast, yeah, professionalism fails. Supposed to be looking, just digging for dirt. But I'm cleaning my act up, changing my shirt. Toss the ethics out the window with the motel key. Truth's overrated when she's smiling at me.
I'm slipping in, not slipping out, telling tales with a confident mouth. What's a lie if it wins your love? What's a sin when it fits like a glove? He's a private detective with a personal case, snooping through heartbeats, wiping prints with grace. He'll rewrite your story to fit in your bed, 'cause facts don't matter when you lie with your head.
Told her Ted was a creep, told her Brett's a fake. I fabricate fantasies for everybody's sake. Said I loved architecture, dogs and soul. I don't even like walking, I just play the role. Bought a fake limp, bought a fake name. Real feelings though, kinda twisted the game. Yeah, I watched, I learned, I slid right in. A little stakeout turned to original sin.
I'm slipping in, not slipping out, telling tales with a confident mouth. What's a lie if it wins your love? What's a sin when it fits like a glove? He's a private detective with a personal case, snooping through heartbeats, wiping prints with grace. He'll rewrite your story to fit in your bed, 'cause facts don't matter when you lie with your head.
But what happens when the mask don't come off? When the lie starts feeling like truth gone soft.
When the girl you chase sees right through the act and your mirror don't even send nothing back.
She ain't fooled, not a bit, not blind. Saw the strings cut me out, left me behind. Was it worth it?
Hell yeah, I'd do it again, 'cause some cases, man, they don't close, they just end. He's a private detective with a personal case, snooping through heartbeats, wiping prints with grace. He'll rewrite your story to fit in your bed, 'cause facts don't matter when you lie with your head.
Call it undigital. I call it romance with a little surveillance. Guess some guys follow their hearts. I follow footprints.
I wore that rented tux with trembling hands. Thought I had a shot to make her understand, but the door never opened, just flashing red lights. And my dreams limped home in a stretcher that night. I still remember her laughing in May, back when a smile could carry the day. I bought the corsage, memorized her name, but life had a punchline I never could tame. I replay that night in slow motion frames, where shame replaced what could have been flames. And every mirror just shows a ghost of who I was or needed most. These tears ain't for weakness, they're salt from the climb, for love that got stranded in the folds of time. If you've ever hoped too hard or waited too long, you'll know why I'm still crying when I sing this song. Yeah, I'm still crying, but I'm holding on. dancing ghosts through half-lit hallways. She was never mine, but always near, like a joke I forgot, but still hold dear. Every missed chance is a photograph burned, every bruise a lesson painfully learned. But if heart breaks a teacher, I pass the class, still chasing the echoes of a love that never asked. These tears ain't for weakness, they're salt from the climb, for love that got stranded in the folds of time. If you've ever hoped too hard or waited too long, you'll know why I'm still crying when I sing this song. Yeah, I'm still crying, but I'm moving on. She smiled at me like I still had a chance, and for a second I forgot how to dance. But she chose a life where I don't belong. Still some goodbyes echo like lifelong songs. These tears ain't for weakness, they're proof I survived the awkward teen years, the dreams that died. If you've ever believed in a love you outgrew, you'll understand the ache in everything I do. Yeah, I'm still crying, but I know what's true. I loved her once, and maybe she knew. It wasn't meant to be, but it still meant everything.
I went through everything, and it turns out she was dating Brett Favre. Are you kidding me? I flew across the country just to find her name. Hired a sleazy guy who played a shady game. Got arrested near a bathroom, don't ask why. Told myself love's worth it, guess I lied. I got bit by her dog, crushed by her door, faked normal for Warren, then fell through the floor. But Brett Favre was right there, throwing spirals through her heart like air. Yeah, all my stories, all my scars, got beat out by a guy with football cards. I fought fate with flair, but Brett Favre was right there. Brett Favre was right there. I tried to be the nice guy, stayed sincere, dodged Woogie's foot cream, empire of fear. She said she liked me, I swear she did, but turns out she's into MVPs and quarterback kids. I came all that way, felt so profound that Mr. Lambo Leap just touched down in town. Brett Favre was right there, looking rugged with that golden glare. Yeah, I spilled my heart in broken words while he just smiled and signed her shirt. Love ain't fair, I swear, 'cause Brett Favre was right there. Brett Favre was right there. Do you know how hard it is to compete with the Packers Prince? He's got endorsements, perfect teeth, while I've got stress and pants that split. He even fixed things with Warren. Come on. Brett Favre was right there, stealing spotlights like he breathes rare air. I brought flowers, charming nerves, but Mary said he really deserves this love affair, this millionaire. 'Cause Brett Favre was right there. Maybe next time I'll date someone
Who doesn't share a bed with a Super Bowl ring? Maybe.
I was driving down the highway, just trying to clear my head. Took a minute off the shoulder to stare that filled with dread. He said, I know a thing or two about life and how to earn your keep. But the more he talked about his plans, the less I could even breathe. He said, you ever hear about the 7-minute plan? Work out fast, you'll be a brand new man. I said, ain't there one that's only 6? He twitched and cursed and grabbed a stick. I thought this guy's off the tracks, but I kept rolling, trying to relax till I saw that crooked grin, like trouble was about to begin. Now he's humming like a demon, talking about abducted men. I just nodded like I meant it, counting down from 10. I got the hitchhiker blues. Oh man, while I ride, nothing left to lose. Thought I'd find love, instead I found fate. In the backseat with fear on my plate. No map, no plan, just a trail of clues. I got the hitchhiker blues. He asked if I believed in karma, said I looked too clean. Said you're the kind of guy who thinks he's in a dream. He laughed like thunder, took off his coat. Inside the pocket was someone's note. I hit the gas hard, racing tight. Midnight rest stopped coming into sight. Didn't know the cops were near. Thought this ends right now or here. He said this is just the beginning. I said not if I outrun sin. But fate don't take appointments. She kicks your whole door in. I got the hitchhiker blues. Wrong man, wrong ride, nothing left to lose. A comedy turned to a crime parade. Now I'm the punchline in this masquerade. No map, no plan, just a trail of clues. I got the hitchhiker blues. What's the price of being polite? What's the cost of being too nice? A ride becomes a runaway, and love gets lost along the way. I got the hitchhiker blues in a borrowed car with no excuse. From a date to a jailhouse view, my zipper's stuck in my life's askew. Should've stayed home watching local news. Now I got the hitchhiker. Yeah, I got the hitchhiker. I got the hitchhiker blues.
I was chilling by the window, chewing on my shoe. Next thing I know, the guy with the teeth says he's in love too. I'm her number one, her fuzzy VIP, guarding that girl like she's royalty. Pat came strutting like he owned the place. Didn't like his tone or his crooked face. He brought me steak, tried to buy my grace, but I could sniff the lies from outer space. When I barked too loud, he turned up the charm, and next thing I knew, I was in his arms. Thrown out the window, but that part's dark. I'm Puffy the dog, the fluff of the cause. Fight if I must, protecting my boss. I may be small, but I see it all. You mess with Mary, you're heading for a fall. Hey, I'm on patrol. You can't fake love when you're missing a soul. Bandaged up, but I still had teeth. Watched every dude with disbelief. That dumb guy itched and Healy lied. And Ted, well, Ted just really tried. He ain't that smooth, he ain't that tough, but Mary laughed and that was enough. So I gave a bark and maybe a wink. He passed the test, or so I think.
They come and go, these hopeless dudes, but none of them get her like I do. I'm Puffy the dog, the fluff with the cause, bite if I must, protecting my boss. I may be small, but I see it all. You mess with Mary, you're heading for a fall. Woof, 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 baby, I'm on patrol. You can't fake love when you're missing a soul. She brushed my fur, she wiped my tears, and whispered, Puffy, you're my little seer. So when it's real, I give the nod, but if it's fake, well, pray to God. I'm Puffy the dog, the fluff of the cause, bite if I must, protecting my boss. I may be small, but I see it all. You mess with Mary, you're heading for a fall. I sniff out love, I bark for truth. I've seen it all and I've got the proof. Woof woof, darling, your watchdog's true. Mary and Ted, I guess they'll do. Just remember who's been there through it all. A dog with style and a mean growl call. Puffy out.
I don't say much, but I see everything. You mess with Mary, you mess with me. They talk like I'm not in the room, but I'm clocking every word, every sneer, every fake little grin. Yeah, I heard. I don't play games, I don't pretend. I know who's real and who just pretends. Mary's got that light in her eyes. You try to dim it, better think twice. She laughs and the world gets quiet. Night traffic stops and time obeys. So don't step near with lies or wires. I know the truth behind your face. Welcome to Warren's world, where loyalty's the rule. You don't have to speak loud to know who's cruel. She's the sun and I'm the shield. You think I don't get it? You're the one that's fooled. Welcome to Warren's. Tom got secrets, Healy lies. They wear nice shirts but look in their eyes. Tucker limps and changes his voice, but I don't buy noise, I see choice. Mary don't need a rescue plan. She needs truth, not a scamming man. You want her heart, then be straight. Otherwise, bro, you're just dead weight. She laughs and I know it's gold, a sound that never grows old. I protect it, yeah, I'm bold, even if I don't fit your mold. Welcome to Warren's world, where the heart's got eyes. You don't need words to see through lies. She's the sun and I'm the shield. You think I'm lost? Nah, I just see the field. Welcome to Warren's world. People stare, point, laugh, or scoff. They think I'm weird, that I'm a little off. But I know love, I know care. I know when someone's really there. Mary's my sister, my friend, my light. You come correct or not at all alright. To Warren's world, where silence speaks, where the loudest hearts don't have to preach. She's the sun and I'm the shield. I don't say much, but I never yield. Yeah, welcome to Warren's world. She's got something they'll never take, not while I'm here.
Private eye, private lies gonna reel her in. Bass brawl. I was high just to follow, just to see, but the closer I got, the
more I felt free. She walks like a siren, a dream in the sun. Forget the job, I want to be the one. Camera in my pocket, I'm taking my shots, but the pictures I'm keeping got nothing to do with plots. A little deception, a little white lie. I'm not here to work, I'm here to try.
I sink into her world. I'm after the girl. This ain't about Ted, this ain't about pay. It's Healy's game now, I'm here to play. Hook, line, and Healy in her in. No rules, no limits, no innocent sin. Line and Healy, I'm playing to win. There's something about Mary, I'm caught again.
She's trouble, I told Ted to move on, but inside I'm scheming, I'm where he don't belong. A little sweet talk, a little disguise. I'll be her hero while feeding her lies. Rent and crutches, changing my name. In this love war, we're playing my game. Private eye, now I'm the lead in this show, and I'm stealing scenes wherever I go.
Hook, line, sink into her world. Hook, line, I'm after the girl. This ain't about Ted, this ain't about pay. It's Healy's game now, I'm here to play. Hook, line, and Healy, I'm in. No rules, no limits, no innocent sin. Hook, line, and Healy, I'm playing to win. There's something about Mary, I'm caught again. Hook, line, and Healy, I'm in. No rules, no limits, no innocent sin. Hook, line, and Healy, I'm playing to win. There's something about Mary, I'm caught again. When the mask comes off, what's left of me? A man who forgot who he's supposed to be. Undercover lover tangled in lies, but even villains can fall for green eyes.
It's been 13 years, but your name still rings like a song. I messed it up before, but maybe I belong where you are all along. Saw your smile in the high school hallway, heard you laugh through a nervous haze. You picked me out from a crowd of nobodies, and I've been chasing that day ever since it slipped away. And I know it sounds insane to still feel this way, but there's just one face that time won't erase. I've got Mary on my mind, like the moon's always chasing the tide. Tried to move on, tried to rewind, but every road just leads me back in time. Yeah, I've got Mary on my mind. Hired a guy just to find where you landed. Didn't know he'd fall too. Turns out everyone who sees you thinks they're the one for you, but none of them ever knew. You like to dance in the dark, eat hot dogs at the park. You say what you mean, and you've always been smart. I've got Mary on my mind, like a song I can't your share of lovers, some famous, some fakes. But I've waited through the silence for just one lucky break. If I stand here in the open, will you give me one last take? I've got Mary on my mind. She's the reason, the rhythm, the rhyme. She's the laugh that I still rewind. And even if she never truly was mine, I'll have Mary on my mind. Yeah, yeah. I've got Mary on my mind.
Yo, you ever hear of a little thing called 7-minute abs? Forget 8, that's amateur hour. This is revolution. You won't get shredded, but you're pressed for time. Forget that 8-minute grind, that plane ain't worth the dime. I'm the king of shortcuts, fitness hack supreme. With the 7-minute miracle, I'm living the dream. Like clock starts ticking, I'm blasting your core. Crunches, lunges, more reps galore. By the time you hit 7, you'll be sweating like a sinner. Beach bod, baby, chisel like a winner. Just imagine the burn, no time to relax. Abs so cut, they file their own tax. 7-minute abs, yeah, we bring the pain. Quicker than your cousin on a cocaine train. Don't say 6, don't say 5, don't play that game. 7 is the magic, 7 is the name. Now some joker says, why not 6? Get out of my face, you try to pull that stunt, you're a national disgrace. You can't even stretch in 6, that ain't legit. It's science, it's math, now kindly zip it. Pocket punch you ready with a neon grin. Beach ball background, I flex for the win. Low carb dreams and a protein shake. You get fit fast or your money I take. I mean, come on man, you can't do it in 6. That's just not enough time. You're gonna pull something. 7-minute abs, yeah, we bring the pain. Faster than regret after cheap champagne. Don't say 6, don't say 5, don't cross that line. 7 is salvation, baby, 7 is divine. You want abs like steel, feel the zeal. 7's the code, it's the real deal. Any less and you're begging for sorrow. 6-minute fools got no tomorrow. Get out! Get out! 7-minute abs, revolution's begun. We're counting down greatness. 7 to 1. Don't say 6, don't say 5, don't test my flame. 7 is the gospel, 7 is the name. You think you know a guy till he starts showing up with shoes. You were my friend, or so I thought, smiling big while the wires rot. You played it cool, you played it kind, but the truth was gnawing deep inside. My girl was gold, my shot was real, but you had other plans to steal. With every call, you slipped the mask, a secret crush, a broken past. You crept behind
Woogie. Who's here?
This that sign say up ahead. Stretch my legs, clear my head. Pulling over just to take a leak. Didn't know I found a secret freak boutique.
Zipper halfway down when I heard some rustling coming from the woods around. It was a raccoon or a wayward deer. Then 10 dudes popped out and they all came near. I'm like, yo, what is this? A yoga class? But they weren't stretching, they were coming fast. Didn't bring my pepper spray or ninja skills. Just a full bladder and suburban chills.
I'm just trying to pee, not join a parade. Why's everyone staring like I'm getting paid? Next thing I know, there's a cop with the light yelling, hands where I can see him. You're done for the night.
Whoa, got caught at the rest stop. Didn't know I stepped in a love drop. Wrong place, wrong time, wrong underpants. Now I'm cuffed in the back with no second chance. Whoa, I swear I just had to go. Didn't mean to star in this roadside show. If you see a crowd at a quiet trail, turn around, man, save yourself some bail. They rid me my rights, asked me who'd you meet. I said I don't meet strangers when I'm trying to take a pee. They didn't laugh, they looked real stern. Now I'm sitting in the cruiser while my chest hair's burned. Told the officer it's a big mistake. He said tell it to the judge, but he pumped the brakes. Just my luck on this crazy trip. I get booked for crimes I didn't even script. I'm a nice guy, I recycle and tip. Don't make me share a cell with a dude named Skip. Can't explain this to my mom or boss. I'm innocent, but they all think I'm lost. Whoa, got caught at the rest stop. Didn't sign up for a roadside flop. Wrong turn, wrong crowd, wrong kind of fame. Now the papers all got my mugshot name. Whoa, this ain't how I roll. Just a pit stop turned into parole. Let this be a cautionary tale. Don't trust the forest when your bladder bails.
Was it fate or a felony?
A leak or a legacy? All I wanted was peace and pine trees, but the pines had eyes, and now I'm doing time in beige chinos. Whoa, got caught at the rest stop. Didn't know the rules, now I can't stop. Wrong day, wrong sign, wrong bathroom break. Now I got a record and a lawyer on retainers take. Whoa, I just had to go. Try to keep it private, but the world said no. When nature calls, make sure you know who else is lurking by that exit road. Next time I'll hold it, I swear. Gas stations only, maybe bring a chair. Ain't no relief worth county court. Rest stop blues, not the good kind of sport.
2 men, 1 Mary, no morals. Let the lies fly. Let the battle begin.
Yo, I'm Healy, live the king of deceit. Got the scoop, got the file, I don't skip a beat. Private eye by day, but I play way smoother. Got Mary smiling while you losing like a loser. Fake cramps, bro, I planted the seed. Told her Tucker's a fraud and that bread don't bleed. You lurk like a stalker with a foot fetish twitch while I sip mojitos and make that switch. Yo, I'm Woogie, yeah, the foot freak's back. But at least I never dressed like a wrinkled you sack. You lied for love, but I lied for kicks. And you got wrecked when Puffy threw them hits. You spied and schemed like a daytime crook while I hid in the bushes with a criminal look. Say what you want, man, Mary knows the deal between a rat with a mic and a guy who's real. I had had a heart till you messed it up. She saw through your lies, then called your bluff. Yeah, but you stole her shoes, that's straight up weird, says the dude who spied on her for a year.
It's Healy versus Boogie. Truth don't matter when the lies get loud and the ego shatters. They both want Mary, they both got played. Now they're left in the dust where legends fade.
I had charm, I had flair, you just had fungus. Got restraining orders from here to Columbus. She picked Fob, yeah that cut real deep, but I'd still pick him over you. You creep, I faked a limp bro, I made her laugh. You cried in the mirror in a warm bubble bath. When love's on the line, it's a dirty game, but your name's Tom Woganowski, that's just. Man, I may be weird, but I keep it real. While you fed her lies in a greasy meal, you pretended to care, I went all in. Even brave Puffy's wrath with a cracked up grin. You think you're slick, cause you dress like a spy. She ditched both of us, go on wave goodbye. In the end we clowned, we chased, we failed. And a QB walked in and closed that tale. I flew across the country for her, I got electrocuted for her. I listened to Warren's stories for hours, I memorized her shoe size. Maybe we're both insane.
Healy versus Boogie, battle of the bold. Both got burned in the lies they told. But Mary's not a prize, she's got her own say. And she walked past the madness and went her way. Healy versus Boogie, end of the road. Two fools in love with a story untold. So here's your lesson, don't fake, don't spy. Just don't mess with a girl who can spot a lie.
You chased and you lied, got zipped and denied, but there's still something about Mary.
I wore the limp like a second skin, bent my voice to fit right in. Spoke in tone she'd recognize, faked my breaks and feigned my sighs. I built a story out of plaster and charm, turned a crutch into a weapon but meant her no harm. I said I knew her, said I'd care. I sold sincerity on a folding chair. But secrets don't hold like they used to, and hearts don't bend just cause they won't. It's a long way down from a lie you live when the truth don't match what you had to give. And I'm stuck in a cast of my own design, tied up in knots, pretending I'm fine. Yeah, I loved her too much to come clean, so I limped right out of the scene. Watch them chase her from near and far. Each one worse than the last, bizarre. Healy, Woogie, even Ted, and me with the British accent in my head. But love's not war when no one's true, and I got caught in what I couldn't. It's a long way down from a lie you live when the truth don't match what you had to give. And I'm stuck in a cast of my own design, tied up in knots, pretending I'm fine. Yeah, I loved her too much to come clean, so I limped right out of the scene. Would she have cared if I just said hello? Not as the noble cripple she'd come to know, but just a man, flawed and small, with no fake story, no lie at all. It's a long way down from a lie you live when the truth don't match what you had to give. But I trade the limb, the lie, the roll for one last shot at being whole. so I limped right out of the scene.
I just needed to pee, that's all. How did it all go so wrong? Clean, dates outside, nervous smile I couldn't hide. Asked where the bathroom was, she said just down the hall. Mirror check, I fixed my hair, took a breath of hopeful air. Then fate zipped up and made a fool of it all. It was stuck, it was tight, something didn't feel quite right. Then a sound that shouldn't come from skin, a gasp, a scream, a rush of pain and broken dreams. Zippergate! I called for help, but help came late. Zippergate! They saw more than a first date you face. Now my name's a cautionary tale of love derailed by metal teeth and one tight tail. Sirens came, my pride had fled. They brought tools and paramedics as I wept beside a stunned old prom chaperone. They asked questions, I said please, just remove it, end this scene. But the damage wasn't just the flesh and bone. It was fate, it was cruel, it was one zipped up vestibule. And as Mary stood outside my stall, I knew right then I'd lost her before it began. Zippergate! No kiss, no dance, just twisted fate. Zippergate! A chapter sealed I can't erase. My tux was white but stained with shame. They never looked at me the same.
Why me, oh zipper, why tonight of all nights?
I didn't ask for surgery to steal the spotlight. Zippergate! I still dream in metal plates. Zippergate! A memory I can't sedate. And though I laugh, it still remains. The trauma locked in zipper chains. Franks and beans.
I stood at the edge of the past in a rental car full of glass, hoping fate would stop to laugh at a guy like me. I tried to take her to the prom, but a zipper sang a different song. 14 stitches, one lost night, still dream about that dress in white. I hired men to find her face, they found her smile, they lost their grace. I lost my mind somewhere between the lies they told and what I'd seen. Every wrong turn, every scar drove me further, drove me far. But even when the light grew dim, I swore I'd follow love again. Love is painful, but worth it. Even when you fall apart, when the story makes no sense and you're stitched up at the heart. She was never just a maybe, she was a
Something in her never changed. That laugh, that look, that hurricane. Every heart that tried and failed carved a map I learned to scale. And even when it hurt to breathe, she was the only truth I need. Love is painful but worth it, even when it makes you crawl. When you're breaking just to say you're the fool who wants it all. She was never just a moment, she was lightning in the rain. So I ran through all that thunder just to call her name again. I told her you should be with him. She smiled and said, don't be so dim. It wasn't fate, it wasn't fate. It was just me being late. Love is painful but worth it when the odds are all but gone. When you're the punchline in a story that kept dragging on too long. She was never just a maybe, she was every what if known. So I stood there in the silence and she said, you're not alone.
Up here on the rooftop, I see it all play out. The lovers, the liars, the guy with the gout. I don't need a ticket, don't need a seat. Just a six-string, a breeze, and a front row beat.
There's a fella named Ted with a heart so wide. Got zipped by his fate on prom night pride. Missed his big shot, landed in pain. But 20 years later, he's back again.
Oh, the world keeps turning and the chords keep changing. People tell lies and still call it arranging. But up on the roof I just play and grin, 'cause I know how the good parts always begin. I'd still be strumming up there. 'Cause there's something about love and Mary too, and songs that remind you what's real and true.
It started with a dress and a smile I can't forget. A prom night gone to hell, but I'm not done with her yet. I chased a feeling through the years with bad advice and worse ideas. From rest stops to detective lies, I just kept seeing Mary's eyes. They all said, let it go, but my heart kept saying no. There's still something about Mary, no matter how the story twists. From the chaos and the comedy, she's the one I always miss. Through the lies and the misdirection, through the heartbreak and despair, there's still something about Mary, and we're all still stuck right there. I lied, I schemed, I played it dumb. Stalked a dog, stalked her mom. But even creeps like me confess she's more than just a perfect dress. I lost the game, I rigged. She's got that something fling. There's still something about Mary, no one else can match her spark. We built walls, but she walks through them like a torch inside the dark. Whether far or the freaks around her, one thing's always crystal clear. There's still something about Mary, and we're all just orbiting here. I never asked to be the sun, but somehow I lit